Hey guys, this is XRZ085. Here to show you something that I did to my rustler. Um, I was talking to GeoStyle R1, and I was asking him a couple questions about my shocks. He says that I might have air in my shocks, which I probably did have air in the shocks, which is the reason why one's dampening harder than the other one. But another reason is because I have a big bladder on one and a small one on the other. But I take his advice very lightly. Very likely. Anything these guys are telling me to do with my wrestler, I'll do, because I want my wrestler to be able to hold the speed that I want it to, and I don't want it to break apart. So he was telling me that I'm gonna need um, steel dry shafts, but eventually I'm gonna get them. But for right now, I've seen a lot of videos where people are using the 4x4 dry shaft, and that's what I have now, and they're doing just fine. I've never had a problem with them or anything like that. So I'm gonna keep them for now until I do a problem, and then I'll change it. Um, but this video is about this lip that I made today, and what it is instead of having uh, a big piece here in the front for downforce, I created a lip that goes right just in front, and it's bolted here and here. And the way I did that is I traced this piece with a piece of aluminum. And then once I traced it, I put two holes here, and I made it where this piece, when it's traced, is bigger than the other one, so it sticks out. And then you will go halfway, line it up, and start bending it to where it fits, and it's just to that right that I need it. You know what I mean? So when I'm driving the car, it'll put major force down. Plus, this car is majorly component protected. I have a crossbar at the top that's adjustable for strength. I have a guard in the front of my bulkhead sterilizer. I have that there, and so I'm pretty much protected good in the front. Now, I was thinking of coming with a different design that would help my car's downforce down here. But I was thinking of putting one that goes right across here, that'll bolt to here and come up, circle around this, and then it would flip just how it is in the front. But I decided to just make the lip in the front and put it on, and not only that, there's no air that's gonna get through here, so it'll really protect the air, protect the front of the car from lifting up in the air. Plus, this here will block the wind from going through the body. So, in reality, all the wind is gonna be concentrated here and the slip that I got in the bottom, so it should be good. But that's my upgrade, or my update that I done to this. Uh, I took my aluminum heat sink that I had back here. I took it out so I can show the motor. Now this motor, it only looks bigger because it's a 60 millimeter long. Like I said, it's not any different from the 550 size. The motor 550 size that I was going to get, which is my 3800 kV motor, it does come with a 5 millimeter shaft and 17 millimeter long. It does come with it. But I decided to get this motor because this motor is rightfully for a 110 and a 1/8 scale. The wires are definitely different than the other one that you're supposed to see in. And I'm going to see if I can run it with this ESC. If I can't, then I'll purchase a new one. It's only $27 to get a new one for a 120 amp ESC. But 120 amp, it'll do way too much. And at that point, I would have to get the 70 millimeter motor. It's 36 millimeter wide and 70 millimeter long. Which, at that point, I'm really not trying to get as much as I need because I still have to get the body. I still have to get some another battery and some chargers. So I don't want to go too hard into it, but I'm just slowly trying to make as much video as I can on what I do on my wrestler as much as possible, so that I can start maybe I can get some people on my videos. I just have a whole bunch. I've done a lot of things to this wrestler, changed it so many times, and I'm pretty sure that, I know nobody looks at my videos because it's not really that important, but I would appreciate it if somebody does look at them and tell me what I'm doing wrong. I've taken a lot of information from GeoStealth01, from Draven 3907, and from Jesse. I forget that something 70 17. I forget his name, but it's I think his name is Jesse. But anyway, so I've been taking a lot of information from a lot of people, with these rustlers and MRT Mustang, I think is another guy. I look at his videos too on what he's doing. But the one that I looked at the most, well, the very first one was GeoStealth R1, and I got a lot of information from his rustler, and that I'm able to do on mine. But I'm not gonna go to Mama Monster or anything like that. I think I can get my speed, with what I got now. I learned a lot about KVs. The lower the KV, the bigger the battery, the more faster you can go. The higher the KV, the lower it's going. Now this is only 2600 kV, so I know it's not going to be as much as if I get a. It's a little lower than I mean, it's not a 2050. If this was a 2550, then it would work. It would be a little more, but I got a 2500 instead. So I figured, maybe this will give me some speed. Not been tested yet. None of my cars have been tested since I got that other motor. Like I said, when I had my 550 size newer motor in here, I never tested that either on speed because the tires, again, or they're just crap. They're off-road buggy tires. They're not the greatest, but I mean, I do have RPM parts. Don't get me wrong. RPM shock tower, RPM caster block, rear arms, front, the whole 9 yard. Almost RPM and everything. The only thing I don't have that's RPM would be the front. Um, the front. Well, not my shock towers are they're RPM, but I mean this part right here, the hose, the body mounts. That's not RPM. That's just regular. Which is why the reason I put this on here to help. And this is adjustable. You can adjust the intensity of it. It also